adjust the ectrosphere modulator like so, that should deflect the ensuing ionization's flow so that...
Yeah, I just smile and nod whenever it comes to whatever Wheeljack just said there. Greetings, fellow Expeditioners, Akuago220 here, back at it with Transformers Devastation. It has been since, wow, 2020, that I've done the first 2 parts for Chapter 1, but thankfully the rest of the chapters are not going to be as long. I'm not in this endeavor alone, I am with JC.
Hello, everyone.
Shads.
I am happy to be here despite not being a very big aficionado in Transformers.
The opposite side of the Hasbro spectrum is always welcome. And finally, Knight.
I am here.
Yes, he is.
So the previous chapter was a tutorial one, so we had to do all the characters and then end it off with Wheeljack. So this time we're going to try someone different. But before that, let's take a look at our weapons, shall we? Had to clear out a whole mess of them because I hit the limit. I've had this game for a while, so sooner or later I was going to hit that 200 limit. So you could either choose to sell them, delete them, or synthesize them, make something stronger. Let's take one of the DLC weapons, the Star Saber. Now let's take one of the weapons that I don't really use that often. The Twin Steel Swords.
Well, it's a good thing you happen to have this game on Steam, at least. Because it's been delisted!
Yeah, unfortunately I missed my chance to get it, so sad face.
Well, thanks, Activision. But yeah, you could always just find a physical copy if you have like a PlayStation 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Or Xbox.
That too. Just don't bother with like the PS3 or 360. Not that I wouldn't say, I don't know why I would at this day and age. And we already have them equipped here and there.
I'm sure if you get the PS4 or Xbox version on the latest generation, then, you know, it'll run smooth as butter.
And even from this screen, you can see who exactly you'll be equipping these weapons to.
My services up.
So this episode, we're going to be going with,
If I adjust the...
Me Grimlock want action! Heavy spread shot, delay launcher, heavy spread... Oh yeah, that's a shotgun. Alright, let's get you a good gun. I always want to make sure they have like 2 guns and 2 melee weapons, just to balance everything out. Not everyone can use everything. You always got to use the bigger guns for the big guys, although I don't know why it's not the case with these small blasters. You can't use any of these other twin guns, despite some of them, like the Starscream Null Rays, to be rather large. And
Me, Grimlock don't need big guns! Me, Grimlock, I'm equipped with big guns!
Me, Grimlock, and big guns!
Oh my god.
Alright. Make sure he's got something hardy, but honestly,
it's weird because... It's weird because, like, I know... The only time I actually heard the name before was literally because there's a character in a World of Warcraft dungeon that is literally named Grimlock. Like literally in the one line he says, it's a Trog boss in the Uldaman dungeon. Literally the one line he says is, "Me Grimlock, King!"
Okay, Me Grimlock wants royalties! Me know what royalties are!
God.
That's gotta be a reference.
Yeah.
That has to be.
They're not even trying to hide it.
Not that I'm complaining. Now, let's give you the Dark Star Saber, just so that you're not wielding 2 hammers. I think you might be, delay launcher. Oh, wait, that's the... Okay. Let's get something a bit more immediate. Alright, all these are busts. I'll have to upgrade these off screen. Not right now.
Yeah.
No, wait, Sideswipe has that one. Alright, for now, just rock the basic blaster. I just need something immediate. Once more, onto the breach go we!
Into the breach.
Once more onto the breach.
Yes, breaching things.
Fun fact, I'm actually trying my hand at this with the Shadow Play, with the NVIDIA Shadow Play. I've been using Fraps all this time, but Fraps is really old and sometimes can conk out.
Man of culture.
Oh, it can sometimes conk out.
Look, it's worked really well with Gary's mod. Ow. 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 Yeah, so Grimlock actually incorporates his alt mode thoroughly with his combos, unlike the others. He prefers being a Dinobot.
Maximize?
Not that one.
I don't even have fraps on my computer. Just use OBS.
Whatever works, honestly. No, can I get that one before it goes away? Yes.
Of
Nice.
course, I set one of my scenes just to be the game recording.
What exactly is the Proud Star? Another time, my friend.
Because I'm pretty sure my stream overlay wouldn't be relevant to any misadventures, that's for sure.
There'll be time for exposition later, my friend. For now, focus on the task at hand. So yes, the Dark Saber is a DLC item, as is the Star Saber, and I think there was like one other weapon. That and the costumes as well. So this, I think it was, no, it wasn't it was originally a pre-order bonus, I recall, but then you could actually download the DLC, you could actually get the DLC separately for purchase on Steam. Of course, as pointed out earlier, you can't do that anymore because it's been delisted. Thanks, Activision.
Bastards.
When you're done with whatever the hell it is you guys are up to these days, could you renew those things again? I mean, it would be nice to have more Transformers games of the past that were actually, you know, kick-ass. That would be available to everyone. So, I mean, with the movie coming out soon, and, you know, what we've had with Netflix and whatnot, it'd be a perfect time to bring these back. Just let people know that, you know, not all Transformers games were cash-grab mobile-ish titles. Although, speaking of mobile titles for Transformers, I am relatively interested in that, basically Pokemon Go for mobile phones, made by Niantic and whatnot, and it looks to be exactly like that of what they've done with Harry Potter, what they've done with Pikmin, and now what they're doing with Transformers. Yes, I just want to have an excuse so that I could walk Grimlock during my work shift.
Nothing wrong with that.
Fair enough.
Pass, we walked with all of our 3DSs because of Street Pass, which actually worked out really well for conventions. Nowadays, it's just going to be either Pokemon Go or with this Transformers game. Pray to God that I don't square up against your Magnemite with my Grimlock.
Let's
Alrighty.
see, double checking all the DLC. Let's see, the Golden Hunter weapon, the Dark Star Saber.
Oh yeah, the Golden Hunter, yeah, for Goldfire. Or Gold
Right,
Bug. He's had a lot of names.
And the Photon Disruptor.
I think that might be Bayformers. I'll have to double check.
Yeah, that's...
Because there's a metric ton of references with the weapons that they put in this game. It's like you have them from all across. You have a whole bunch of weapons across the G1 series, from Bayformers, from the 1986 movie, to promotional art, to IDW comics. It's just whoever was putting these weapons into this game from Platinum really did their goddamn homework, and I commend them.
Indeed. Accuracy is always a lovely thing to have in these kinds of games.
Fans will
And
appreciate.
I'm able to
appreciate
check
it.
because I also have the game on Steam before I got to listen.
Aye.
Guys, the tech in the city. It's evolved.
Can I get you?
Divergent path from our own. It's not
There we
Thank
go.
God, thank God for physical releases.
Doesn't understand more than we do. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage.
What was the last physical PC game I ever got? Oh, I remember. The Telltale Jurassic Park the Jurassic Park the Telltale game.
Classic.
I got the special edition of it. And then beforehand, it was, what was it? It was the Back to the Future one. And then before that was the Duke Nukem Forever Balls of Steel edition. I still consider that to be my biggest purchase regret.
Yeah, you could have got that for way cheaper if you waited.
We all make mistakes.
It's
I
a matter
mean,
of learning from them that makes a difference.
I mean, it comes with a bunch of stuff. The stuff is cool, right?
Come here,
Like,
you!
di- like dice, what was it? Postcards, a bust.
Big Grimlock don't think his cranial functions will work anymore. Big Grimlock like that! Alright, where's the sentry bot?
There's that bastard.
Here we go!
Knock his ass flat, Akko.
Damn it! Get your ass back here! Where
Man, when-
Grimlock is superior in regards to combos, not so much when it comes to mobility, because you're a giant-ass T-Rex.
Oh, so when did the soundtrack go so hard?
Platinum Games knows how to make some bitchin' music. This
Yeah,
game,
where-
Bayonetta, Wonderful 101, Metal Gear Rising.
Yes.
Don't get me started on Metal Gear Rising with all the memes late nowadays. It's another
Standing here,
I realize you were just like me. You tried to make history.
God.
What did I walked right into that one
So,
somehow.
we are so out of sync, it's terrible.
It's
Good
fine.
ass song, I don't care!
It's fine. We're an animation team, not a music choir. Get out of here.
I played Metal Gear Rising on release, and it was the first game I played that was by Platinum.
I was waiting until they put it out on PC, and they did, so I got it on PC. Thank you,
Okay, so-
Teletran 1.
In case anyone needs to know,
Okay,
the PC
hold on.
version of-
I'm not the only one who noticed that typo.
What
I'll have to
type
look back on the recording. Apparently,
Nobody,
the
am I
subtitles.
the only one who noticed that subtitle said Gimlock? I can't have been the
Okay.
only one who noticed that.
Okay, well, I had to do some editing and show the typo. And yeah, the PC version of Metal Gear Rising is the best version because it actually has boss refights, unlike the console version. Why doesn't the console version have boss refights? I don't know. Played the whole chapter scrub.
Figure that one out.
No, better late than never in some regards. I mean, Smash Bros. Ultimate didn't get a technical boss mode until Sephiroth came in. Even then, you can only do it as Sephiroth. Which is somehow, which is just like eerily fitting. You know, playing as a final boss.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on how people were asking me, how does Sephiroth fit in with the Smash Lords? Like, he's just with that generation. Don't even get me started on I'm not even gonna bother right now to try to get him fitting into our world. Just, he's in that generation, and that generation does that. Nothing more, nothing
It's-
less.
It's not worth
That
it.
Sora, stop.
Stop. Get some help.
Down you go.
Ever try and sneeze?
Yeah, smell is one of their senses.
The
Sight,
Proud
smell-
Star. Another typo. The Proud Star.
Okay, yeah, I saw that one now. God damn it. Okay, let's see. Sight, smell, short-range radio transmission, long-range radio transmission, electric current taste.
Nova Prime's
Platinum,
mission was
please
to
fix.
preserve our culture.
Please.
Colonnade of
I know it's
Cybertron
delisted and everything, but
was
could you
intended
fix that?
to all
Yeah, sure, let them dig up some old files from God knows how long ago.
essential aspects of our lost Cybertronian
Well,
heritage.
considering it was on PS3 and 4 a while ago.
The very computer that
May that the
controls
Force.
the Proud Star. The Pharaoh Taxis.
In regards to ships, what I wouldn't give for there then to be a G1 full-body arc. I would have ported that in a heartbeat.
Yes.
But until then, there is the Fall of Cybertron arc. That works just as fine.
The Insecticons. It directs the power.
Yeah.
When I saw these raw models, like, of those three, I thought for a second I actually found the Matrix of Leadership. But no, it's just the plasma core, and I'm just like, oh, well, now I'm disappointed.
No, we can't. We find the plasma
Son,
core.
I am disappointed.
Shutting down the power is the most surefire
I
way to
am
stop
disappointed.
the Cyberformers.
Had to do some custom texture work with Wheeljack's model in Gary's mod to get those ears to light up. And even then, it's just to change the texture. Can't really get them to glow.
Stay focused. There are more floors to this.
You do what you can in such an old engine.
Locate the plasma core.
It's not like we have much of a choice until, or if Gary Newman gets Sandbox out. I've seen a few updates here and there, but I'm still skeptically hopeful.
Oh god, all the O's Insecticon, isn't it?
Oh, have you heard
Insecticons,
of,
yeah.
Platinum Games' latest endeavor?
What are they doing now?
There is a darkness here.
Well, it's called Babylon's Fall. It's published by Square.
Deal with it later.
Square Enix?
That's Square, yes.
Okay.
And it has co-op and microtransactions, and apparently people hate it.
Wow.
Platinum did it bad.
You're gonna be doing the sequel to Devastation, but, well, you know, whatever. I got someone who was able to make a rig of Nova Prime, so I've already ported him.
You instantly lost me at microtransactions, so...
It's like, what, is it a mobile game or is it a console game?
Oh, it's a console game. It's out on Steam.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah,
What the hell?
you can get it on PlayStation or Steam.
That's a bit sussy.
Oh, gotcha! Decepticon Spy Ops down. Unlocked a new scene art in the gallery. I will check that out in a moment. For now, there's a reason... Fun fact, people. We're actually recording this on March 4th. But there's a reason why we decided to wait until now to release it. Guess whose birthday it is.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Or whose birthday it will be at that point. Frank Welker's!
Hey.
Speaking of which, hello, Soundwave.
The second in command. I don't like the vocoding effect they did in this game. You can barely understand them unless you have subtitles. So obviously it's not because of Frank Welker's performance. Dude kicks ass. It's whoever was in charge of sound editing. Will you stop that?
Man, I thought we would have been playing Scooby-Doo to celebrate his birthday.
Alright, screw it. I'm taking out his cassette cards now. Come on, Laserbeak, get your ass down here.
Knock him flat.
Let's go. Eat flames. Ooh.
Well, he certainly ate it.
Soundwave, I need you here. The others can take care of them.
Understood. Abort mission.
Many people don't believe me as to how relatively easy Soundwave is to do if you have the proper tools.
You just have to do a Dr. Claw voice and then vocode it. I'll get you next time, Optimus. Next time.
Or probably Starscream. Freaking Geo.
I will be the leader!
We'll deal with him soon enough.
Can we just talk about how much Starscream gets shit on lately? I mean, he's literally Megatron's punching bag, and let's also the fact that he literally got jobbed out to a rainbow pony. Yeah, I don't think I haven't seen that one particular death battle.
I've been trying to figure out who exactly Soundwave can go after in death battle. Because, I mean, a lot of people I've talked to, especially those who are, like, close in the death battle area, says it's relatively impossible. But you know what else was impossible, or at least wasn't highly probable, people told me? Transformers having a battle pass in Smite. And what happened afterwards?
Now available in Smite.
Exactly!
And,
So, to kind of quote Pearl Harbor or whatever, don't tell me it can't be done! It just takes people who are actually getting paid to think about this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, and the whole Matrix of leadership thing from earlier. Yes, it's in Smite, but but according to Aku here, it's really freaking hard to get the textures.
That's the issue. I got the models. They're ready to go, but I don't have the textures. And so far, everyone who I've asked about it has either been A, you got to use these programs that are still a literal crap shot because you'll be extracting literally everything from Smite. And then it'll just be up to you to figure out whether file 012963 out of literal thousands is the right texture. No name correlation, no proper directory, no nothing. Just here's a bunch of texture files that aren't even proper texture files, they're just files, you gotta convert them yourself. Good luck, schmucko. That pisses me off to no end. And now I find out, or after winning a battle in Smite, that raw Megatron has a Decepticon throne. I want that throne for him. So yeah, you have no idea how much it's aggravated that I can't get the textures from this damn game. And Ninja Ripper doesn't help either.
He doesn't?
Nope. Because ever since they updated the damn game, when it came to, I think it was like ever since Mulan got added, they changed a whole bunch of things in the game so that extracting stuff wouldn't be so easy. It used to be so easy. It's an Unreal Engine game. Most Unreal Engine games, especially Unreal Engine 3, are fairly easy to crack open. There's literally one single program that cracks them all open.
Except
if the developers get wise to the act. You know what, let's see how well I can do this side mission. What's the game?
So yeah, if anyone in the audience knows how to do it, hit up Aku in the DMs.
My DMs are always open on Twitter.
Otherwise, at this rate, might as well just recreate the damn textures from scratch.
I am not an artist!
You know, all these properties we've had in Smite thus far. We've had Transformers, we've had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we've had Stranger Things. What next? My Little Pony?
Well, let's see, we had Avatar, The Last Airbender. Gotta make that distinction.
You already said Stranger Things, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had Ruby.
Oh, yeah.
And now, apparently, like recently announced, we're getting frickin' Rambo!
JC showed me that, and I still can't quite believe it.
It's not a battle pass, but it's just a crossover skin.
Still.
Alright, too slow on that one. Whatever. Let's just press on.
Crossover these days are crazy.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay.
It's just like, oh yeah, the new Super Monkey Ball. You can play as, Sonic, Morgana, Kiru Kazuma, Hello Kitty.
Kiryu-chan!
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I could play as the Dragon of Dojima, or I could be Hello Kitty.
I know Hello Kitty's like the more universal ones, but can we start getting some stuff for Agretsuko? That's not too much to ask, right?
I don't know why I say My Little Pony and Smite, I guess because it's another Hasbro property, you know.
Yeah, so how many quadrupeds, how many quadrupeds in Smite? I know Chiron is one.
Well, it's not My Little Pony, maybe, if not actual ponies, Equestria Girls, maybe?
Maybe, but I mean, I think they might stick with like the original ponies first and foremost. Like when it came to the Transformers, they only stuck with 3. Unfortunately, I would have liked a 4, so that way there'd be 2 Autobots and 2 Decepticons. Couldn't put Bumblebee somewhere? I'm honestly, I'm hoping that maybe in a future update they do it. I mean, they gave us what, Uncle Iroh was it from Avatar, and he wasn't included in the original pass.
Although I'm pretty sure Hasbro just wants to promote the latest generation.
A new generation, yeah.
Yeah, well, fair point. Counterpoint, we're once again using G1 models for the Transformers.
Well, G1 is iconic. Oh, either way.
Fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess like MLP would probably be an exception, because if you talk to people about MLP, are they really going to talk about G1? No, they're going to talk about G4. Maybe G5, but more so G4.
Hey, who wants us to do shenanigans on the G5 My Little Pony game?
Oh yeah, I forgot that's actually going to be a thing, isn't it?
I'm kidding. We're probably not going to do that.
I've never heard of this. What now?
Yeah, coming for Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
I don't know much about the game. I just know it's going to be a thing.
Yeah, it is. I can confirm.
Alright, come on.
In case anyone's wondering why G4 didn't get a game, G4 was out during the 2010s, and now is the time of putting licensed games on mobile.
Come on. Also, yeah, wouldn't be a platinum game without a turret section. Because of course there'd be. Not that I'm complaining, but yeah. And it's Galaga. It's basically Galaga. Metal Gear Rising had one, Bayonetta had one, Wonderful 101 I believe had one, Bayonetta 2 had one. Oh, that's Grimlock growling. I'm just like, where the hell's that sound coming from? It's like, oh, it's Grimlock. It's goddamn Grimlock. Also, yeah, for the uninitiated, those red ones are basically suicide bombers.
Can't have a section like this without kamikazes.
But yes, the thing is with the Insecticons, there are literally just 3 of them, but because they consume so much energon and metal and stuff, they're able to multiply like actual insects.
Fun.
Thank you, Teletran 1.
Nice recommendation there, boyo.
Meet Grimlock alive!
And there goes the turret section. Because now we have our first mini-boss of this level. One of the Insecticons. I don't know who had the speech impairment, so it ain't gonna be you. Because it's always constantly changing, just like the actual character names. It's like one of them has a speech impediment where they repeat the last word twice, or 3 times if you're talking about Fall of Cybertron. But the thing is, that one was, let's see, the one in Fall of Cybertron who had that speech impediment was, Kickback. So this is Scrapnel. Trying to remember, let's see, was Sharpshot in this one, or was it in the other one? Like, that's the issue with Transformers, like, the names tend to go around like name tags being constantly reused over and over again for employees. The only ones that are relatively unchanged are the big ones, Megatron and Optimus. Those two always have had their names the same, meaning the same, for the most part. I say for the most part because then we'd have to be talking about Japanese continuities and shows that never made it to America, and I'd be here trying to explain something that other people like Rodimus Primal and Chris McFreely have done a hell of a lot better than I ever could.
Let's just stick to America.
Point is, Optimus and Megatron, okay, that's Bombshell. I believe his name in Fall of Cybertron was Hardshell, but still the same basic concept. Giant-ass beetle. Nope, can't bite. Oh dear.
Who wants us to do the Japanese G1 game on PlayStation 2?
Oh.
Wait, what?
So the PlayStation 2 has 2 games called Transformers. One in Japan that was based on G1, and the international one that was based on Armada.
Transformers Armada?
Yeah, that Armada.
I do remember a PS2 game involving Armada. Let's see, stop it. Thankfully, unlike other Platinum games, they don't penalize you for using health items, so you know what?
Yep.
And while we're here, increase attack, increases defense. Now,
me Grimlock gonna squash you!
More items than you could use in
What the fuck are we playing?
Rising.
Transformers Devastation or Monster Hunter? I'll be right. Actually, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Right.
Ow. Stop that!
Cease your bullshittery.
And by the way, your physics model was a pain in the ass to get together for your alt mode. Eat a dick.
I'm sensing some animosity between you and that one.
The Insecticons were relatively fun, but honestly when it came to like group models, my favorite would have to be the Constructicons. Just that moment when you've been spending so long porting these guys, and then you just finally see all 6 of them lined up. It's like you see the fruits of your labor right then and there. It's like, if you're gonna do the Constructicons, you have to do the whole team. Devastator was another issue because he was just too big. I had to eventually deal with a compromise to make him a smaller size and tell people, look, if you want him big, just use the ragdoll resizer. Oh, Teletrain Alpha.
Unable to read your aura. Cybertronian though you are also other. Your destiny is global. Branching in ways we've never seen. Greatness or despair. All roads are open to you.
Why this room talk to Grimlock? Me Grimlock no care what it says.
Sort of a prophet figure, but it's also the onboard AI of the Proudstar. Now the Proudstar and the whatnot were made for this game. Nova Prime, however, was an established character. A Prime that was corrupted by the dark matter from the dead universe. So him getting corrupted, he's one of the older, he's like an older Prime. Not one of the original 13 Primes, mind you, but he was one of the preceding Primes before Optimus, and before Sentinel Prime. Or, as he's sometimes known as, Zeta Prime. And eventually they were just like, fine, his full name is Sentinel Zeta Prime. Happy?
That's quite a bit.
You see what I mean when it came to names for these guys going around? So like, okay, what is he? Is he Sentinel Prime or is he Zeta Prime? They call him Zeta Prime in War for Cybertron, and yet Sentinel Prime in Animated and the Dark of the Moon movie, voiced by the late Leonard Nimoy.
Rest in peace.
Oh, this might be the last Insecticon here.
Guys, we might have a problem.
And there's the Plasma Core. You see what I mean? It kind of looks like the Matrix of Leadership.
Blow it up. It'll take half of
Kinda, yeah.
Like if you look at it from afar.
My figure's unprecise, but at current calculations, roughly 92.787% chance it will detonate.
And if left uncontrolled, that thing will blow up the Earth.
No explode plastic core.
No splode! God damn it.
Love you, Grimlock.
Me Grimlock get it. Me no explode the plasma core.
Uh-oh.
I remember you, Grimlock. Do you remember me? Me?
Me Grimlock no remember.
Kick back.
In Fall of Cybertron, it was the Insecticons that kind of pushed Grimlock to use his alt mode. Because he was experimented on with Shockwave, so he was still trying to figure out what was going on. You know, a lot of his brain power was put into his muscle. Like, before the surgery, he wasn't an idiot, per se, but he really believed in might making right, and he, instead of planning, would just charge full head. Oh, hi, everyone else!
Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Now it's a party, let's go!
And of course, there's another variant of the song playing when these three start rolling in.
Come here, you!
Alright, I already took care of one of them. Yeah. Let's go for the heavy spread shot. Almost said splat shot, damn it.
Yeah, come on!
Just one more to go! Ow.
dare you?
Hey, who ordered the Oh, hang on. Ow. Ow. Who ordered the goddamn exterminator? Okay, fine. I want to do a thing, but you wouldn't let me do the thing. So here, have a death thing. Ass thing.
Their core.
Things.
Grimlock nab it fast. Grimlock break crystal shielding and haul core out.
Admittedly, you've gotten further than I expected, Autobot. But no matter.
Autobot, just Autobot.
Feast on your illusion.
Well, hey, you know, gotta have lines that apply to all situations.
Do give up already.
Glass almost broken.
Oop. Come on, Grimlock, move your ass! There we go. There we go.
The core is becoming unstable. It will explode. If this continues, the whole room is likely to...
Come on, Grimlock! Like I said, I've never actually done this before with this chapter before with Grimlock. Usually use someone fast like Bumblebee. There we go.
Hey, you did it. Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
Yay.
Core is Decepticon property. I will not let you
Uh-oh.
one rusty finger on it, Optimus.
And there goes the plasma core.
Shit.
Ship is powered down for now. But if we allow Megatron to retrieve the plasma core before we find it, our victory here will not matter. We must move quickly.
Get the thing.
And now, Chapter 2 has come to an end. See? Much faster than Chapter 1. And a better ending, too. Shockwave Blaster. Cryo Hammer. Okay, we're gonna be here all day.
JC, where'd you go? We're at the end of the chapter.
The boy has moved. Ah, well. We got what we needed done for this one, and we can move on to Chapter 3 at another point. So thanks, Knight, thanks, Shads, and thanks wherever the hell JC is for stopping on by. And once again, happy birthday, Frank Welker. Thank you for all the years as Megatron and so many other characters. Continue being awesome, man. I will see you all again another time in another video. Hopefully, it won't take too long for Chapter 3.
Ruff, 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 ruff.